Like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Buchanans, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens, that's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Broadcast of tonight's girls basketball game here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Verendrya Electric Cooperative, your local electric cooperative providing energy-saving Marathon water heaters and other electric heating products, things like boilers, baseboard heaters, and shop heaters. Contact Verendrya Electric for more information. Hey, good evening. Welcome to Surrey High School as we bring you Division B, District 6 high school girls basketball tonight here on PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson. Corey McIver joins me. Chad Olson on camera. As tonight, the Surrey Mustangs play host to the Mulhall Lansford Sherwood Mavericks. We welcome you into our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years, the Lending family taking care of folks through Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Super convenient. You just stay in your car, you drive through, you get your oil changed in about 15 minutes or less typically. You'll find them in Minot and also in Bismarck. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is where local actually matters. Glad to have you along here this evening, and yeah, there was a long delay because the JV game ran long. It went into overtime before Surrey wound up winning over MLS in that JV game 47-40. So yes, we over a half hour delayed from what our scheduled on-air time was. Thank you for your patience and understanding in that, and we'll get you ready now for the varsity game here. As you see on your screen there, the Mulhall-Lansford Sherwood Mavericks come in with a 7-2 mark on the year for head coach Thurston Johnson. Currently they are 2-0 in district play. And for the Surrey Mustangs under Ron Aberley, they come in with a mark of 3-4 on the season. MLS wins Divide County, Des Lacs Burlington, Powers Lake Burke Central, and Partial, then suffered their first loss middle of December to Kenmare Bowbells. Wins over the South Prairie Max JV team and our Redeemers. They lost during the holidays to Garrison, and then most recently it was a win this week, or end of last week actually, over Bishop Bryan as they come in with that 7-2 mark on the season. For the Surrey Mustangs, they started off the season with 3 straight losses. Tioga to the Minot Sophomores at the Nedrose tournament, and then to Nedrose, picked up a win in the 7th place game over North Prairie. Then also got wins over West Hope Newburgh and Drake Animus. Most recent 3-point loss into last week to Powers Lake Burke Central for the Surrey Mustangs. Corey, good game tonight here, where at least on paper these two teams match up pretty well.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to kind of see how these two teams, once the ball gets thrown up in the air and gets going, it's in. Can be anybody's game, but on paper they match up pretty good. They're old district rivals from back in have been for a while now, so they're they're not unfamiliar with one another. So it's shaping up, and I guess if the JV end of the JV game is any precursor of how the varsity game's going to go, I think we're going to be in store for a good one.
Yeah, last year for Mulhall-Lansford Sherwood, they finished the season at 14-9. Wound up losing in the region quarterfinals to Kenmare Bowbells. 57-49 was the final, while the Surrey Mustangs wound up last year finishing 16-7 on the year. They also got to the Region 3 quarterfinals, but lost in that game to the Tioga Pirates by 7, 59-52. So similar endings to their seasons last year. For the Surrey Mustangs, they wound up graduating 3 key starters, though, on the year. Morgan Anderson, who averaged about 10 points a night. Micaiah Girding, 8 points, 7 rebounds a night she averaged. And then Cece Klimple at 8 points, 5 rebounds. So those 3 graduate. And for head coach Ron Aberley, it's now replacing them here in this season. And that means young players moving up, getting some playing time, and some of those that haven't had a lot of varsity time.
Yeah, I think you're going to look at both teams. If you look at the rosters of both squads, they're awfully young, and there's going to be some times where tonight that youth and inexperience is probably going to show a little bit as far as how do you handle the pressure and being able to take care of the basketball and making the right decisions on the offensive end. So we're probably going to see that learning curve happen in front of us here a little bit, but. With the number of games that they have under their belt, you'd like to think that rust has kind of been knocked off a little bit, but you never know. And so to replace 3 starters like that for Surrey is always a monumental task, and hopefully Coach Aberley has found that unit that he feels comfortable with here going forward. And on the flip side with MLS, it's the same thing. You look at their starting lineup. They have they've got a couple sophomores and an 8th grader in their starting lineup. So youth is going to be put on showcase tonight.
Yeah, for MLS, for them, again, with that finish last year, didn't lose quite as much as Surrey did. Last year, he had 3 Vardy sisters in the starting lineup. One of them graduates, still got a couple of those, a couple of the Ackersons, and a lot of youth that is still there with Chloe Weathers, the junior, being the elder statesman in the starting lineup. And yeah, we'll see how things move on, but should be a pretty good one here tonight. Glad you've tuned in. Again, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Minot and Bismarck, stay in your car, drive through, get your oil changed and a safety check, all in about 15 minutes. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. A pregame timeout. We're back to look at the polls, the standings, and to get you further ready for tonight's Mustangs and Mavericks matchup here on PSP Network.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube, spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Minot and Bismarck, or online, swensonrv.com.
Breathe in. I can't believe I wrecked my car. There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters, unlike those guys. We take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Welcome back to Surrey High School. Glad to have you along here on this Tuesday evening as Mavericks and Mustangs meet tonight here in district play. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, the latest Division B poll. Look at that, brought to you by Sport Clips. And Benson County, defending champs, unanimous number ones again. Their undefeated record. Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion is right there. Central McLean, really good team in Central McLean, is ranked third. Flasher is 4. And 5th is Maple River. Hatton, Northwood, Kenmare, Bowbells, Tioga still receiving some votes in that poll. We'll get a new poll tomorrow afternoon. It comes out, voted on by the North Dakota Associated Press Sportscasters and Sports Writers Association. A look at the District 6 standings, brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto. Still fairly early in the district play here. Their teams had to play some district games in December before the break, but the bulk of them, of course, come now in January and into early February before tournament time, which February 12th, the district tournament starts. So right now you see Glenburn, MLS, Surrey, all 2-0 in district play. TGU has a win in district play as well. Berthold currently 2-1, and then you see the following all the way down through 10. Again, a reminder, with the new 3-class system and 10 teams now in district, that means you wind up with play-in games to get into the district tournament. 8 teams make the district tournament, which will be at the auditorium February 12th, 13th, and 14th. So those standings, the bottom 4 teams, wind up playing each other for play-in games to get into that district tournament in February. So you want to avoid that.
Yeah, you want to try to, you want to do the best you can to try to finish in that top, that top 6, avoid that play-in game, give yourself a guaranteed spot in the district tournament. But we've seen in the past that sometimes those play-in games, you get a team that it gets hot in that play-in game, they can make a decent run in the district tournament.
Big schedule for this week here on PSP Network. In addition to our games tonight, a lot of WD action coming your way with Dickinson Legacy, Jamestown, Minot, Flasher, and Washburn also in Division B play. And then a lot more coming your way here Thursday and Friday. Your South Prairie Max Royals will head to Ned Rose. We'll have that game on Thursday night in girls hoops. And then Friday night, I'll be down up to Mohall for MLS hosting Velva. Big District 6 boys contest coming up between a couple of the top teams in the boys District 6. And as you see there, of course, our new feature during the season now coming up on Wednesday night, Prime Time, which is 7:30 here on the network. You can view that as Bryce Gutnick, Dallas Hansen, Owen Patterson bring you the lowdown of basketball action across the area. And this week, tomorrow night, the special guest is a couple special guests from North. Ellie Laskowski will be in studio to chat. And then the new coach of the Minot High boys team, Jeremy Brandt, who has those boys, Magician boys, off to a really good start with a young team. They'll be in studio to chat tomorrow night, 7:30 on Prime Time here on PSP Network. When we return, national anthem, starting lineups, and we'll tip things off, get things underway here in Surrey. Thanks for tuning in to PSP Network.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
All right, our national anthem performed by the Surrey Pep Band. Great job as always. And again, we say a huge thank you to those families who have members serving and those who have served along with their families for your sacrifice so we have the freedoms that we have today. Let's take a look at our starting lineups then for tonight as we take a look at those brought to you by the UPS store. For the Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood Mavericks, they'll go this way. Hattie Vardy, a 5'10 sophomore center, gets the start. Sister Lainey Vardy, a 5'7 sophomore guard. Out of forward, Chloe Weathers, a 5'9 junior. And then the two Ackersons, Trapper Ackerson, a 5'7 8th grader at a guard, and Archer Ackerson, a 5'8 sophomore at a guard. Mara Sundlin, Greta Vogt, Peyton Hammond, Natalia Porcello, Afton Johnson, Bentley Westerness, and Sheridan Lakefield are the Auburn Mavericks. Thurston Johnson in his third season at the helm, assisted by Cody Beck, 7-2 again, and 2-0 in district play. They're averaging about 55 points a night, defensively giving up about 42 points per game. Starters for the home team, the Surrey Mustangs. They'll go this way. Bailey Unjum gets the start, a 5'7 freshman at guard. Isabel Mead is a 5'4 8th grade guard. Lainey Will is a 5'6 senior forward. Malia Munoz, 5'9 senior guard, and then Morgan Wald, a 5'8 senior forward. Kinley Brunzel, Sophia Elizondo, Ava Keller, Taylor Knoke, Natalie Hellman, and Emery Magnuson are the other Mustangs. Surrey averaging about 50 points a night, defensively giving up about 56.5 points per game. 3-4 overall, and they are 2-0 also in district play. Ava Keller of note is out with a knee injury that she suffered in the volleyball season. Coach Ron Aberle says about a week to two she should be back and ready to help out and back into the starting lineup. A big miss there for them. 6-foot junior, really good. Last year she averaged about 11 points, 7.5 rebounds. She had 29 blocks on the season for them last year, as she's a defensive presence there in the middle. And she, I know, is very anxious to get back as well. In fact, when we walked in, started setting up, first thing she asked, are you doing any other games of ours? Are you doing district? Are you doing region? She wants to get out there and play, and she might be back for the next broadcast we have here in Surrey. I think that's coming up the 16th against Glenburn. So, but for the time being, she dresses, but won't be playing. So there you go. That's your starting lineups, brought to you by our friends at the UPS store. Thanks again to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, our pregame sponsor. Minot and Bismarck, drive through, get your oil changed in about 15 minutes or less typically. We're ready to get things underway here. Mavericks in their dark uniforms. White uniforms trimmed in blue for Surrey. As Hattie Vardy will jump center up against Morgan Wald, and the opening tap going to be taken by MLS. Shot from the near side by Ackerson, off the mark from three. Her sister gets the rebound. The putback no good for Trapper Ackerson. On the drive, and the shot up and good. Trapper Ackerson, the 8th grader, with her first points of the night on second chance points for MLS. 2-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Scoop layup for Isabel Mead off the mark. Battle for the rebound between Vardy and Wald. Key players to watch offensively, leading the charge for the Mavericks. Hattie Vardy and Archer Ackerson at about 12 points tonight. Trapper Ackerson about 10. Lainey Vardy just below that. So those four contributing a lot of offense. Surrey, it's Lainey Will. Three from Munoz, no, another chance. Will try a three, straight away, boom, she got it. Lainey Will leads him, that's her 30th three of the season. And now a turnover, a steal. Layup no good there for Malia Munoz, but a foul called, our first of the night. And this will go against Lainey Vardy of MLS. To the Surrey Pro free throw line, Malia Munoz, the senior, will go. Average about 5 points, 3 rebounds a night for Malia. First of those free throws on the Surrey Pro free throw line is good. Surrey Pro, whenever you need fire, water, restoration, cleanup, contact our friends at Serve Pro. 3-point advantage for Surrey. The whole 3/4 court trap, no problem for the Mavericks. They'll work through it. Ackerson near side, down low to Weathers. Hattie Vardy up top. She'll try a three, and that one rattles in. Hattie Vardy ties us up at 5 apiece on the BNC Bank scoreboard. The pass a little too much and sails out of bounds. Meade giving chase, but couldn't quite get to it in time. Mentioned Lainey Wool from the Mustangs. She's averaging about 19.5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals per game. Meade's at 11 points, 5.5 rebounds. Ackerson from the near side, a 3, no. Rebound, Vardy got it to Weathers. Chloe fouled from behind as she went up on that right side. Malia Munoz picks up the Surrey foul. Weathers with the shot, up and good on the Serpro free throw line. And a 1-point lead for the Mavericks again, 6-5. Second one, no. Ackerson rebound and the putback in the lane. Archer Ackerson. Just like that, 3 the advantage now for MLS at 8-5 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Will brings it across. She'll drift to the wing. Arrive in the lane, the kick out. Shot from 3-point range, just off the mark. Anjum couldn't get it to fall, and here comes MLS. Lainey Vardy up top to Hattie. Now to Archer Ackerson. Inside, Hattie Vardy drives right through the defense and scores a layup.
That was good ball movement there by MLS, just moving the ball around and waiting for that person to get open there for off the screen for a nice layup.
Munoz, 3 from the near wing. No, that's short. Battle for the rebound on the near block, and we'll have a hell ball. Possession this time, we'll give it to Mulhall, Landsberg, Sherwood.
Yeah, both teams are doing a pretty good job around the glass on the offensive end. The shot goes up, everybody's kind of fighting for the basketball. So I hopefully kind of continue to see that here throughout the rest of the game.
Archer Ackerson, nice backdoor cut by Lainey Vardy, and she'll pay it off with the layup. Beautiful find across the lane for Ackerson. 7 the advantage for MLS at 12-5 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC knows your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy. Locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them online at bnc.bank. Will's 3 off the mark. Mavericks on the run. Lainey Vardy blocked. Rebound taken by Unjum. Bailey racing up the near side and has it poked away. And then they'll say she was the last to touch it, and it'll go as a Surrey turnover. First sub in of the night, and it's for the Mustangs. Number 34, Emery Magnuson, a 5'7", 8th grader, comes in. Averaging 4.5 points, 6.5 rebounds tonight. Lainey Vardy from the near side, a 3 that's good. Double-digit lead now for MLS at 15-5 on that BNC Bank scoreboard. Quickly ahead to Meade. Back to Magnuson. She'll drive, puts up the shot off the rim, battle for the rebound, and it's out of bounds. Whistle and a foul, and this foul on Malia Munoz of Surrey. That'll be her second and the second of the quarter. Archer Ackerson brings it up to Hattie Vardy, to Lainey. Lainey spinning and blocked by Magnuson. She'll get it back. Vardy in the lane to Ackerson, cutting there. Good job by Meade of getting a hand on it and poking it away. Here comes Munoz on the run in the lane. And a whistle and a foul on the drive. This will go against the Mavericks. And that will be Lainey Vardy in her second. So she has 2 for the Mavericks. Malia Munoz has 2 for Surrey. Lainey will inbound, but first of all, Thurston Johnson will send into the lineup Afton Johnson, a 5'10 sophomore, as Lainey Vardy will come out with those 2 personals. The lob goes into Morgan Wald. Back to Will. Wald driving by Vardy in the lane. Tries the kick out to Magnuson. Now to Munoz. Couple dribbles. Magnuson thought about that 3. Top of the key. Meade won't drive. Down to 11 on the shot clock for Surrey. From the block, the shot over Vardy, no good for Morgan Wald, and Vardy clears the rebound. Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the first period. 10-point lead for MLS. Ackerson drives, spins, and scores. Archer Ackerson. And Ron Aberley of Surrey has seen enough. A 12-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the first. Timeout on the court.
Magic City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. Over 100 areas of study at Minot State. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Thanks also to Val Cyclery, downtown Minot since 1960. They have bikes, a full line of e-bikes, sharpening service, fitness center equipment, and much more for you at Val's Cyclery, downtown Minot. Big thank you to them for their sponsorship. 12-point advantage here. It's a 12-0 run for MLS. Surrey trying to stop that. Laney Will dribbles to the wing. Up top, long three, up and good for Emery Magnuson. Way downtown, that one. Only her second made three of the year, shooting 5% from three-point range. The other way, Hattie Vardy, yes, and one. Whistle the foul, that's trouble for Malia Munoz. 3 on her here in the first quarter. So she'll check out of the ball game. Bailey Unjum's back in. Count the bucket for Hattie Vardy, and one free throw from the Serb Pro free throw line. And she got it.
Yeah, that was a great job by Vardy. She was able to get good position there and kind of seal off Munoz, and it was able to kind of get a nice easy layup there, and Munoz really had no choice. She was on the back and picked up a foul, and now she's going to probably be on the bench here for a little bit.
Aaron pass by Surrey, and then a turnover gives it back to the Mavericks. Weathers works it into Ackerson. Up top, Hattie Vardy. Down the lane she goes, slapped away. Good quick hands there by Morgan Wald to get a hand on it. Stays with MLS. They'll inbound on the baseline. It'll be Archer Ackerson to trigger it in. Try to get it to Trapper, cutting down that left side. Now the kick out to Johnson. Ackerson in the lane, cut off there. Tried to feed to Chloe Weathers and stolen away by the Mustangs. Here comes Surrey on the run. Driving all the way to the bucket and scoring is Isabel Meade. Lead at 10 for MLS. Under 2 minutes to play here, first quarter. Hattie Vardy up top to Johnson. To Ackerson. Trapper in the lane, pulls up. The lefty shot too hard. Rebound, Magnuson up ahead. Meade on the run, and the fast break layup is up and good. 8th grader with 4 quick points, and now Thurston Johnson, MLS, doesn't like what he sees. He'll take a timeout. Lead cut down to 8 with a minute and a half to go in the first.
Our history sets us on our path. From the moment we're born, we begin our walk through life. We learn so we can discover. We find our passion and develop our skills. We build relationships. We start thinking about what we're going to leave behind to those we love. Let our legacy help shape yours. First International Bank and Trust. No matter your place in life, we can help you live first.
Welcome back to Surrey, and a big thank you goes to Bones Barbecue Sauce for their sponsorship. A true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in the state. You can find it at your local grocer. Cash-wise, Marketplace and at Family Fair. And thanks to the UPS store, your packing and shipping headquarters in the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Minot. Well, momentum has swung in favor of Surrey. We'll see what MLS has as they come out of the timeout. Had a lead of a dozen here moments ago, now at 8. Ackerson up top with it. Archer tried to get it to Trapper. Another steal for Meade. Isabel will pull up near wing. Will from the top. 3-ball rattles out. Hattie Vardy will clear. Down to a minute to go here in the first. Trapper Ackerson goes to Chloe Weathers, left side with the pass. Now to Johnson in the corner. Down to Archer Ackerson. And good job with getting a hand on top of it was Meade. Tied her up, a hell ball, and that will turn it over. Give it back to Surrey.
Yeah, that was a good job there. Just, keeping the hands up and was able to kind of get the hand, like you said, get the hand on top of the basketball and kind of halt the momentum of the shot and just kind of held it up. And a lot of people don't realize that is indeed a jump ball situation. Might think it's a block, but a great job of holding the ball up there.
Laney Wills 3, no good. Mavericks on the run, and Ackerson will get the layup. Archer with 4 points. And lead back to 10 now. 22-12 on our BNC Bank scoreboard as we're within the last 30 seconds of period number 1. Laney Will around the top, guarded by Weathers. Magnuson on the drive, kicks to Wald. Wald tried to drive and feed across, tipped away, loose ball. Wald will get it back. Down to 5, 4, near side, 3-ball, high off the rim. No, Hattie Vardy with it. Horn sounds, and first period in the books. 10-point lead for MLS after 8 minutes.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Today's game also brought to you by Planet Pizza. Been around for over 25 years, serving the area. Call and get delivery right now at 701-852-1700 Planet Pizza. By the way, they got a great lunch buffet. Huge lunch buffet. You should try if you haven't at Planet Pizza. Surrey foul on Laney Will, her first, and the first of the quarter. Will send to the Servpro free throw line. Laney Vardy, the sophomore, with 5 points scored in that first period. Her sister Hattie leads the Mavericks in scoring, 8 points in the first quarter. Isabel Meade led the Mustangs with 4. Vardy good on both free throws. Just like that, the lead is back to a dozen again, equaling the largest of the night. And against the press, it'll be a turnover. Laney Vardy runs down that errant pass to Hattie. Now to Ackerson, trying to get it back to Hattie, cutting down the left side, tipped out of bounds. Into the ball game, Natalie Howman, 5'10", 7th grader, number 30 for Surrey. Magnuson is out, Unjum back in for Ron Aberley. As MLS with the ball. Archer Ackerson drives along the baseline, too hard on the shot underneath. But right there with the weak side, put back up and in is Sheridan Lakefield, who checked in at the quarter break. And now the largest lead of the ball game at 14. Just barely missing the layup there was Howman. Minute gone here in the second. 14 the advantage. Lakefield's pass inside to Hattie Vardy, and a whistle and a foul as ball got tipped away. This one will go against. Hattie Vardy picks up her first. That'll be the first of the quarter against MLS. Kinley Brunzel, number 3, a freshman, also in for Surrey now. Return shot, counted in, one for Natalie Hellman. Good weak side rebound and put back. She'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line.
Yeah, you always stress to those players on the weak side to be active on the rebounds, especially on the weak side, because you never know how that ball's going to come off, and if you can position yourself pretty good there, you're going to be able to get a nice little rebound underneath the basket without the defense realizing you're there.
That foul went on Lainey Vardy. She has 3 for MLS, so she's out of the game now. Her team with the ball. Archer Ackerson spinning into the lane, leaves it off near side. Sheridan Lakefield is fouled as she goes to the bucket and shoots. And this Surrey foul is whistled against Kinley Brunzel. Her first, team's second. So to the Serve Pro free throw line goes Sheridan Lakefield, the 5'9" sophomore. First of those up and good as we say thanks to BSN. They create exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. Custom equipment, uniforms, coaches apparel, fanwear, branding, and more. Contact BSN today. Pair of free throws. Lead back to 14 again. Mustangs with the ball, bring it to the near side to Meade. Isabel will leave it up top. Bailey Ungem working against Lakefield. Up top, Brunzel, she'll try the drive. Kicks to Meade, down to 9 on the shot clock. The 3. Ungem, no, too hard. A rebound tapped around, loose on the floor, diving on the floor. Lakefield had it, tried to feed it to a teammate, stolen by Meade, and then Meade's pass across the baseline, stolen away by Ackerson, and a foul on Bailey Ungem trying to get it back. Bailey's first, third on Surrey in the quarter. You got all that right on the stat sheet, right?
Half the time I'm just looking down at the sheet listening to you tell me what's going on, because if I try to look and try to remember, I'm going to forget something. That's just fast-paced action.
Yep.
And it's really good to see the girls just kind of hustling after the loose ball and being aggressive.
Drive to the lane, Trapper Ackerson missed the first, got the second, and one. Persistence pays off for the 8th grader. As a foul whistle against Isabel Meade will be her first, 4th team foul. Brunzel out, Walled back in for Surrey. And Afton Johnson, number 25, back in. Free throw up and good. The 3-point play complete by Trapper. Also into the MLS lineup now is number 13. For the first time, that's Peyton Hammond, a 5'5" sophomore. Surrey with the ball. Morgan Wald up top will get the pass. Hands off to Ungem. From the volleyball line, Lainey Will. Her second made 3 of the night. Cuts the lead down to 14. Chloe Weathers spinning in the lane, can't quite connect. 5 minutes to go in the half. Surrey trying to cut into this lead a little further. And a whistle and a foul on the drive to the right wing. Trapper Ackerson picks up her first. It'll be the 3rd of the quarter, which means Surrey will inbound on the baseline. Senior Lainey will inbound. To Walls. Back to her in the corner, and short on that 3. Battle for the rebound. Chloe Weathers for MLS, tying up Isabel Meade for Surrey, and a hell ball. Stays with Surrey as Hattie Vardy comes in, and Archer Ackerson will come get a rest on Thurston Johnson's bench. Will inbounding again. To Wald. In the lane, left it to the baseline to Howman. Walled in, this time to Mead on the wing. She'll try a three. Got it. Isabel Mead drains a three. Lead cut down to 11. Couple threes here for Surrey. Have got them right back in it. Just about halfway through the second. Hattie Vardy tries to answer. Yes, indeed. Straight away, her second. And back to 14, the advantage on the BNC Bank scoreboard at 34-20. Lainey Will working against the defense of Ackerson. Leaves it over to Wald, right side. Morgan against Weathers. Throw to the wing, and a low pass went off the knee of Isabel Mead, and then a held ball as it was tied up. This time it goes to MLS. Trapper Ackerson out. Older sister Archer back in. Magnuson back in for the Mustangs. Hammond has it here on the near wing for MLS. She'll dribble back to the point. Now Hattie Vardy to Weathers, high post. Back to Hattie. Nice find underneath, counted and one. Beautiful assist from Hattie Vardy to Archer Ackerson. And the and one. And the foul will go against Emery Magnuson. Her first, the fifth, as the free throw. Check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. And a beautiful find. Ryan Family Dealerships, 5 locations to serve you. Minot and Williston. Shop the inventory at driveryan.com. Ackerson could not get the free throw, but Hattie Vardy got the rebound and got fouled. So she's at the Serve Pro free throw line. Her first up and good, as that was the second personal on Emery Magnuson. 6th of the quarter on Surrey, so the remaining 3:30 of the period. Every Surrey foul is 2 free throws for MLS. Hattie Vardy paid off both of those.
And I've been really impressed with how MLS has been able to go to the free throw line and then convert on those free throws as well, because that's just points. You're kind of stealing points when you can get to the free throw line like that, and if you can make them on a consistent basis like they have, you're going to be able to extend this lead here before halftime.
Shot off the mark, and Hattie Vardy with a rebound for MLS. Inside, Ackerson gets behind the defense, spins, scores, and one again for Archer Ackerson. Nice job sealing the defender, and a good entry pass from the wing. Gets the easy shot with the defender on her back. Isabel Mead guilty, her second. Free throw though again, no good for Archer. And a held ball, possession arrow to Surrey. Unjum will come back in for Surrey. Mead will get a rest on the bench for Ron Aberley. We'll say a big thank you to Verendrye Electric for their sponsorship, your local electric cooperative. For energy-saving marathon water heaters and other electric heating products, see Verendrye Electric. Brunzel with it on the wing, feeds up top to Magnuson. Out of the near wing to Unjum. Bailey dribbling there, Ackerson. And a 3-second violation and a turnover for Surrey there on that possession. Too much time in the lane. 20-point lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 40-20 here with 2.5 to go. Ackerson up top, gives it off to Weathers near wing. Chloe on the dribble to the baseline. Nice feed underneath to Trapper Ackerson. Missed the layup. Challenged by the Mustangs, and they'll come out of there with the rebound. Natalie Hellman with it, the 7th grader. Will give it off to Lainey Will, the senior. She'll bring it across the line. Will gets a screen from Unjum. Still dribbling out top. Again from the volleyball line. Second one from that spot for Lainey Will. Watching too much Steph Curry. Wow, that was way downtown. Nice scope layup for Hattie Vardy. She's had a great first half for the Mavericks. She's got 7 in the quarter, 15 in the ball game. Magnuson along the baseline, a pass to Hellman. Her pass out to the wing, stolen by Hattie Vardy. Under a minute and a half to go in the first half. Chloe Weathers gets it off to Ackerson. Inside, Hattie Vardy, a dribble around the defender and puts it off glass. Again, Lainey Will from the volleyball line. Boom! Her fourth three. You might want to guard her as soon as she comes across half court.
You know, when shooters start getting hot like that, you're going to have to start to defend that, and that's going to bring the defense out a little bit, and that might be able to get your inside game going a little bit.
Ackerson's two won't go, and here comes the Mustangs after the rebound. Lainey Will near side. She'll try another one. That one just hard. Rebound Weathers. The outlet to Ackerson. She'll feed it ahead to Hattie Vardy on the near wing. Back to Archer. Out of Weathers to Trapper down on the left block. Can't connect. Rebound. Afton Johnson. Scoop and one. Again, weak side rebounding paying off for MLS. Getting that inside position and snaring the rebounds. Second personal on Kinley Brunsell. So Afton Johnson with the and one. .20 seconds to go in the half. Lead at 21. Brunsell with it for Surrey. Hounded by Vardy. Will in the corner. Hounded by Trapper Ackerson. Ackerson got a piece of that three. Mavericks rebound. Final seconds. Trapper Ackerson puts it up and in just before the horn. 5 in the quarter for her, and her team leads by 23 at the halftime break.
Presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Welcome back to Surrey here on your Tuesday night. This District 6 girls basketball game sees the visitors from MLS leading 49-26, our halftime score here on PSP Network. Jonas Nelson, Corey McIver with you. Thanks for tuning in. Our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. It's a fact, accidents happen. Jerome's Collision Center, though, takes service seriously, both serving you and getting your vehicle back to its original condition. Their mission is to get you back in your car as soon as they can without sacrificing the quality of repair. The trusted experts since 1975. See Jerome's Collision Center. They're across from the airport at North Broadway and Minot, or call 701-852-5126 for Jerome's. Individual scoring goes this way, leading the Mavericks here in the half. 17 points scored by Hattie Vardy. She had 8 in the first half. Comes back with 8 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter for a total of 17. 9 points for Trapper Ackerson, 8 points for Archer Ackerson, 7 points for Lainey Vardy. It's 3 points scored by Afton Johnson off the bench, 4 for Sheridan Lakefield, and Chloe Weathers with 1. For the Surrey Mustangs, they're led by Lainey Will, 4 threes. 12 points for her. Isabel Meade, 7. It's 3 points scored for Emery Magnuson on the made 3, 2 for Natalie Howman, 2 also for Leah Munoz. Quarter scores, it was 22-12 at the end of the first. Second, 27-14. Mavericks outscore the Mustangs and lead 49-26. Surrey led early by 3 points at 5-2, their largest lead. We were tied at 5, and since then MLS has led by as many as a halftime score of 23 here in the first half. The Mavericks, 5 fouls. 3 of those went on Lainey Vardy, and then 1 each on Trapper Ackerson and Hattie Vardy. Total of 11 fouls whistled against Surrey. Leah Munoz picked up 3 of those. Isabel Meade has 2. 2 for Emery Magnuson, 2 for Kinley Brunsell, and 1 for Bailey Unjum. A perfect 2 of 2 from the ServPro free throw line for Surrey. Munoz the only one to shoot. 10 of 13 is MLS from the ServPro free throw line here in the first half for 77%. Other team stats, Corey has a look at those.
All right, take a look at first half for the Mavericks. Their first half, they very efficient offensively. They were 18 of 31 shooting for 58%, 15 of 26, 2.3 of 5 from the three-point line, 21 rebounds, nine offensive rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds, 8 turnovers for that first half. For the most part, very clean first half of basketball for the Mavericks. Sorry, for the Mustangs. Little trouble getting going, shooting in the first half. Laney Will kind of sparked them there in the second quarter a little bit. They were 9 of 27 shooting for 33%, 3 of 11, 2.27%, 27%, and then 6 of 16 from behind the arc there for 38%. 6 rebounds, 2 offensive, 4 defensive, 7 turnovers. So turnover game has been fairly clean. Both teams are playing well. The Mavericks are doing a very good job offensively, moving the ball around, and they're patient on the offensive end. They're forcing Surrey to play defense, and then they're just simply finding that layup or that person probably or more likely coming from the weak side. We talked about the weak side a lot in that first half, and we're seeing both teams kind of take advantage of that. So I continue to see Hattie Vardy kind of being a go-through person for MLS here in the second half. Laney Will's going to have to continue to stay hot here for Surrey if they want to, if she wants her team to kind of stay in this game a little bit. So I see those two players kind of having a determining factor on how the second half is going to be played.
Again, big thanks to Jerome's Collision Center, our halftime sponsor. Next time you need their service, stop into Jerome's. They're located on North Broadway, right across from the airport, or call 701-852-5126. Jerome's Collision Center. Third quarter coming up.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors. Your plan, your future, your team.
Coverage tonight here on PSP Network brought to you by Farstead Oil. Find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Farstead Oil. And also thanks to the Aggie Foundation, one of the sponsors of our Player Performance of the Week, which you can vote on online. Find out about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Mavericks with the balls. We begin the third period. Hattie Vardy, 3 from the wing, just off the mark. Rebound. Ackerson in the lane, and then as she went to go up, a collision, a whistle, and a foul, and the foul on Bailey Unjum of Surrey, her second, first of the quarter. So Hattie will inbound on the baseline to Ackerson. Archer to Trapper. Back to Vardy, drives down the left side, scoop layup, got it. Hattie Vardy having a night. 19. Largest lead of the game at 25 right now. Here's Will. Gets it inside to Munoz. Pass to the corner to Wald, stolen away by Chloe Weathers. Up ahead, Archer Ackerson running the floor and getting the payoff layup. She's in double figures now with 10 points. Will handing off there to Isabel Meade. Now to Wald. Wald went the dribble, poked away, and stolen by Hattie Vardy. Vardy's long pass, though, stolen back by Morgan Wald. Laney Will, quick trigger 3, short this time, and another rebound for Hattie Vardy. Trapper Ackerson drives in the lane, puts up the shot, it rolls off. Right there goes Chloe Weathers with the putback, and more second chance points for MLS. Go. Mavericks scored the first 6 points of the period here in the first 90 seconds. Laney Wills 3, that one off the mark. Rebound out of bounds, and they'll say Wald was the last to touch it. Morgan will check out as back comes 8th grader Emery Magnuson, number 34 for the Surrey Mustangs. Thanks to First International Bank and Trust, your full service, family owned independent community bank. Find them online at FIBT.com. Ackerson, cross court to Weathers in the lane. The kick out wide open is Laney Vardy. Rims in and out. Magnuson collects for the Mavericks, or Mustangs. Got my horses mixed up here. Don't want to do that. And you don't know how hard it is for me to travel there by Meade. How hard I'm listening to myself to try and not make the mistake to say Lainey Wilson, the country singer, not Lainey Will. Sorry, I planted that in your mind now.
I'll try hard not to do that.
Here's Lainey Vardy again, just off the mark. Rebound, tapped around. Hattie Vardy. No, that one's short. Again, third chance, up and in. Keeping it alive and getting it in. Big time lead here for the Mavericks. They've opened up in this third quarter. Malia Munoz in the lane, kicks back out. Will's three, bounces around and rattles in. Lainey Will with her 5th three of the night. She had 29 coming into tonight, so that means she's up to 34 on the season already. Skip pass. Lainey Vardy, no, can't answer back with a three. That's off the iron and out of bounds. And a big thank you goes to Val Cyclery downtown for their sponsorship. Bones Barbecue Sauce. And also we thank Minot State University for helping to bring you our broadcast here this evening from Surrey High School. Half court, trap, and a foul. Whistle this one against number 14, Trapper Ackerson. Her second, excuse me. First of the quarter, though. So here comes Surrey with the ball. Meade gets out of a double team. They'll work it around to Unjum. She'll skip it back to Meade in the corner. Her three just short. Rebound tipped around. Magnuson has it. Her shot just missed again. Ping-ponged around is the ball. Finally picked up by Trapper Ackerson for MLS. To Archer. Archer will skip it over to Vardy. Laney on the drive, off the heel. Battle for the rebound. Vardy comes out of there with it, and Laney will put it back up. I know we don't keep second chance points as a stat, but MLS has to have a ton of them here.
Yeah, they're getting a plenty of opportunity underneath the basket to get rebounds, and so yeah, the second chance opportunities for Mohall has really propelled them here in this third quarter.
Three from Bailey Unjum. Chloe Weathers now for MLS, trapped just outside the lane, and a whistle and a reach-in foul. Isabel Meade will pick up her third. Second of the quarter. Subs into the game. Trapper and Archer Ackerson and Chloe Weathers all out for MLS. Hammond, Johnson, and Lakefield are in. Johnson in the corner, almost lost it to Hattie Vardy. Stolen away, and here comes Isabel Meade on the run. Into the corner. Up top, Magnuson open for a three, just short. Rebound, Meade, and the putback, no. Howman had it, and as she tried to feed it back up top, a reach-in foul against MLS. That'll go against Afton Johnson. Her first, second of the quarter. Just over 3 minutes to go here, third period. Bailey Unjum will inbound. The freshman leaves it to Meade up top. Three off the iron, rebound into the corner. Johnson trying to run it down and pass it out of there, but she stepped on the baseline and touched the ball, so it'll go back to Surrey. So we thank Farstead Oil for their sponsorship, serving the area since 1938. Farstead Oil, mobile lubricant, wholesale fuel, and DEF needs, they're the ones to call. Lainey Will, crossover dribble, the three short, and will go out of bounds. 3 minutes left on the third quarter clock. 27, the current advantage for MLS. Looking to improve to 3-0 in district play. Lakefield up top, Vardy. Hattie to Laney. Cross to Hammond. Down to Johnson, cutting in the baseline, over her head and out of bounds. It'll be a Maverick turnover. Here comes Lady Will, the senior. Met there by Lainey Vardy. To the baseline. Still dribbling. Sets up and knocks down the three. She has a quick release when she sets up and shoots there.
Yeah, that bodes well for a shooter. If you don't have to have a whole lot of time to get yourself set to take that shot, that you don't give the defender a chance to come out and take you. So you've seen that she can take a couple dribbles and then just pull up and shoot it without the defender being ready. So Lainey Will is doing everything she can to keep her team in this thing.
Traveling by Peyton Hammond, and then a timeout taken. 2:17 to go here in the third period.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Mustangs with the ball, working inside, and a foul drawn as that is whistled against Afton Johnson of MLS. Her third team foul. To the Surrey Pro free throw line will go Isabel Mead, the 5'4" 8th grader for Surrey. 7 points. Couple made 2s in the first quarter, made 3 in the second, and we'll add a free throw here. 2 minutes to play here in the third. 3 from the near side for Trapper Ackerson, too hard. Munoz clears the rebound to Will, and Laney will bring it up court, left to right. Now to Munoz. Magnuson in the corner. Will up top, left that 3 short. Sheridan Lakefield grabs the rebound for Mohall Lansford Sherwood. Ahead to Ackerson in the corner. Her 3 off the rim, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Surrey. Weathers, along with Hattie and Lainey Vardy, both back into the lineup. Hattie Vardy, mid-range shot rolls off. Munoz had the rebound. Trying to dribble across the baseline. And a whistle and a foul committed by Archer Ackerson of MLS. Her first 4th team foul in the quarter. Inbounds pass, stolen by Chloe Weathers, and a left-handed layup. 4 points in the quarter for her. This time Mustangs work through the press. Mead has it across the timeline, handing off to Lainey Will. To the wing, cut off there by Vardy. Magnuson near side on the drive, left it short. Hattie Vardy collects the rebound. To Ackerson. Now to Laney in the corner. Back up to Archer. Within the final minute of this third period. Archer skips it back to Laney. Inside to Hattie. Splits a double team. Too hard off the glass with the left hand. And Malia Munoz collects another rebound. 30 seconds to play. Laney Vardy, Trapper Ackerson on her this time. Mishandles the ball. Picks it up in front of her assistant coach to Magnuson. Now to Mead in the corner. She'll bring it back to the top. 10 on the shot clock. Magnuson on the drive to Wald. Morgan, good shot on the baseline for Morgan Wald. Her first bucket. 2-1, Lainey Vardy at 3, got it at the horn. Lainey Vardy from the volleyball line. After 3, big lead for MLS.
Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
All right, here we go, fourth quarter. And Surrey will have the ball as we start the period. They'll work it to Amelia Munoz here on the near wing. Looks at Cutters. One dribble, tries a 3, blocked by Chloe Weathers. Archer Ackerson to Trapper. Inside, Hattie Vardy spinning and drawing the foul. She'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line as Morgan Wald picks up her first of the quarter. So Hattie Vardy to the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro going 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians and advanced technology. Whenever you have fire, water, restoration, cleanup, or construction needed to be done, contact Serve Pro. Vardy good on both free throws. And a perfect 5 of 5 from the Serve Pro free throw line for her. Will into the lane. Her floater from 14 is too hard, but a foul called. Free throws upcoming for Lainey Will as the foul is on Chloe Weathers, her first. And the first of the quarter against Mulhall-Lansford Sherwood. Lainey Will with 18 on the night, make it 19. She adds a free throw here. 6 made threes. And now a couple free throws, an even 20 for her. Back comes Ackerson. Oh, give and go. The pull up at the block. Too hard for Archer. Weathers, though, with an offensive rebound. Back to Archer. Skip to Weathers. Up top, Trapper. To Archer. Around to Lainey Vardy. Her 3 from the near side. No. Archer Ackerson. Another rebound and put back on the weak side. Lead to 28 again. Just a minute gone here in this fourth period. Lainey Will, baseline jumper, no from 17, in and out. Hattie Vardy clears another rebound for MLS. To the near side, they'll work it to Ackerson. To Lainey Vardy. Weathers. Trapper Ackerson near corner, off with the 3. Hattie Vardy, rebound, missed the putback. Rebound saved in bounds. Archer Ackerson, her mid-range off the glass, no. Munoz clears, here comes Malia's long pass ahead to Lainey Will. Will goes left, back right, long 2, good. 4 in the quarter, 22 on the night now for Lainey Will. But her team down by 26. Inside, Weathers. To Vardy. Trapper Ackerson thought about the 3, penetrates, kicks to Lainey Vardy. Now inside to Weathers. Hattie Vardy on the drive, counted in one. Fouls whistled against Morgan Wall. That'll be her second team foul. So Hattie to the Serve Pro free throw line again and completes a three-point play. Pushes the lead to 29. Back comes Lainey Will. In the lane, the pull-up just a little bit hard, and Lainey Vardy collects for MLS. Archer Ackerson, she'll penetrate and kick to Lainey, to Archer. Hattie Vardy in the lane, floater, rolls around, drops in. And timeout on the court, taken by MLS's Thurston Johnson.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
Tonight's game here on PSP Network being brought to you in part by Verendrya Electric Cooperative and by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan at 701-222-2155. Kinley Brunsell back now in the game, number 3, checking in the timeout for Surrey. Pass goes to Magnuson. Emerson will work it to Isabel Meade. Back to Magnuson. Brunsell open at the top of the key. Her three banks in and good. Kinley Brunsell, the freshman, with her first points of the night. 4.5 to play. The drive by Archer Ackerson, no good, but a whistle and a foul called. As this one goes against Brunsell. Kinley picks up her third. Third team foul to the Serve Pro free throw line. Archer Ackerson, the 5'8" sophomore. Dozen points on the night for her. And Hammond and Lakefield back in for the Mavericks, along with Natalie Porcello. Natalina's number 15, a 5'5" junior. In for Surrey. Meade will come out of the lineup for now. Checking in is number 23 for them, which will be Taylor Knoke, 5'6", 8th grader. Ackerson, 1 of 2. And then she'll check out of the lineup as more subs into the ball game. Just about halfway through this fourth period. Will to Brunsell, dribbling around the point, back to Laney. Thought about the three, couldn't get it off in time. Has it again, step to her right, puts it up, that one partially blocked. Knoke gets the rebound on the baseline. Back to Magnuson, and now they'll work it back around to Brunsell left side. 5 on the shot clock. And the layup up and good just before the shot clock violation. Natalie Hellman, the 7th grader, gets another bucket. She'll come away with the steal as well. Almost had it. Here comes Hammond. Nobody on Peyton, down the lane, leaves it to Lakefield, and Lakefield pays it off. Sheridan gets the bucket. She's got 6 in the game. That lead extends back to 29 for MLS. Down the lane, Lainey Will gets the layup. She's got 6 in the quarter. 24 on the night for Surrey to lead them. Afton Johnson ahead and layup up and good. Natalina Porcello on the assist by Johnson. Will blows by the defender. Can't get it to go off glass, though. Here come the Mavericks. Hammond with it. Peyton pulls up her dribble. Now looking to pass. Nobody coming to help her out for the moment. And a 5-second violation and a turnover on MLS. More subs into the lineup for the Mavericks. Number 11 is Greta Volk, a 5'5" sophomore. And also in number 10, Maris Undlin, a 5'10" freshman in for MLS. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the game as Isabel Meade takes a hard drive down the left side. Can't connect on the layup. Rebound on the floor and a tie-up with a held ball. Magnuson had a piece for Surrey. Porcello for MLS. Alternating possession, keeps it with the Mavericks. Kick ball as the pass went into the lane, trying to get it to Undlin. So Mavericks will inbound on the baseline. Undlin over to Lakefield. Down to the corner to Greta Volk. Back up top. Drive into the lane. Cut off. And a held ball as reaching into a tie-up. And a whistle and a foul going to be called here. Sofia Elizondo picks up her first personal foul, 4th team foul. So Mavericks inbound. As they try and get it into Sheridan Lakefield in that right block, tipped out of bounds here by Hellman. Picked off by Canoke at the free throw line, and then as she heads up court, she lost it to Maris Undlin. Our post game comes up following completion of the game, including our Sport Clip MVP of the game and our move of the game. Also brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. Inbounds to Lakefield, tipped away by Hellman again, so Afton Johnson will try it again. Porcello. And the horn sound. We have a final. MLS with a decisive District 6 win, 78-49 over Surrey. The postgame is coming next.
It's time for this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing, to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube, spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Minot and Bismarck or online, swensonrv.com.
Hey, welcome back to Surrey, our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farmer business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help. You can learn more at planningteam.com. And also Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters located on the bypass. You can stop in and order from their delicious menu or online at shotscrossroads.com. And up first, we have for you our Sport Clip MVP of the game. As take a look at one of those replays, that MVP, and as you might imagine, the drive, the scoop, the layup, and that Sport Clip MVP of the game is Hattie Vardy of the MLS Mavericks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big win tonight. Hold that right up there so we can hear you. There you go. Congratulations first on the win.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about the mindset of your team coming into tonight's game. Both of you were 2-0 in district play. Every district game is really big, so what was your mindset coming into tonight's game?
We just knew we had to come out and play strong, play as a team, because this means a lot to us.
You have basically everybody from last year, except your older sister who graduated. You had 3 Vardys last year, 2 of you now this year. What's it like playing with this team again and all the experience you had last year?
It's good. It's kind of different now that she's gone, because she was like our biggest leader, and now one of us has to step up and take that role.
Well, you stepped up that role tonight. I have you for 28 points on the night. We don't keep individual stats, but you had a ton of rebounds in the game. What was it tonight that was just clicking for you in order to score?
I just knew I had to be strong, and if there was a chance to take it, take it.
What's it like playing with sisters? You play with your sister, Ackersons. They start. It's these sisters. How does that play into the success you think you guys have?
I mean, it's good. Like, we can kind of read each other's mind.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, congratulations, Hattie. A fantastic game. Big win tonight. And our Sport Clip MVP, we congratulate you very much. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Yep.
All right. Sport Clips, of course, is the place to go whenever you need the haircut that you would like to get the MVP experience for. You can check in with a hairstylist at sportclips.com. We'll take a post-game timeout, and then we are back to give you the final numbers in this one, and also our move of the game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure, on the way for you as we continue here on PSP Network.
It's time for this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff, the drive to your buddy's watch party, Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Welcome back to Surrey and our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report here on PSP Network. Again, the Mavericks come to town and head home with a big victory tonight. 78-49 is our final. And let's take a look at some of the numbers in this one. Individual scoring, our Sport Clip MVP of the game, Hattie Vardy, the sophomore, with 28. Also in double figures for MLS. Is Archer Ackerson with 13. Lainey Vardy had 12. Just shy of the double-figure mark was Trapper Ackerson, scoring 9 points. Sheridan Lakefield off the bench contributes 6, 5 for Chloe Weathers. Afton Johnson with 3 points, and Adelina Porcello with 2 points for their total of 78. Surrey Mustangs led in scoring by Lainey Will, who put on a 3-point shooting clinic tonight here on her home floor. 24 points on the night, including 6 made threes. But she was the only Mustang in double figures. It was 4 points scored by Natalie Howman, 8 for Isabel Mead, 3 points contributed by Kinley Brunsell, 3 also for Emery Magnuson, 3 for Bailey Unjum, 2 points for Malia Munoz, and 2 for Morgan Wald for their total of 49. 22-12, our score at the end of the first period in favor of MLS. They outscore Surrey 27-14 in the second to lead 49-26 at halftime. Third period, 15-12 in favor of the Mavericks. It was 64-38 at the end of 3, and then 14-11 the tally in the final period, with, again, the win 78-49. The Mustangs led early. Largest lead at 3 points, 5-2 they led. Then MLS came back, tied it at 5, took the lead, and held it from there by as many as 30 points here in the second half. 10 fouls on MLS, nobody fouling out for them. Surrey, 17 fouls whistled on them with nobody fouling out. And both teams really good at the Serb Pro free throw line tonight. For the MLS Mavericks, I have them down completing 14 of their 18 free throws, which means 78%. Excellent. And also really good for Surrey. 5 of 6 from the Serb Pro free throw line for them tonight for 83%. Some more team stats, and Corey McIver keeping track of those.
All right, we'll take a look at the Mavericks and MLS. Overall shooting tonight, 30 of 59 for 51%, 26 of 45 from 2-point, 58%, 4 of 14 from the 3-point line for 29%. 38 rebounds total for the game, 18 offensive rebounds, 20 defensive rebounds. They were just active on the boards all over the place all night, and then 15 turnovers. For the Surrey Mustangs, they were 17 of 50, shooting for 34%. 7 of 21 from the 2-point for 33%, and 10 of 29 from the 3-point line for 34%. 15 rebounds, 6 offensive, 9 defensive, 13 turnovers. So the tail of the tape is right there. That Mohall MLS was active on the boards. They got the rebounds. They got a lot of defensive rebounds. And so when you limit your opponent to one and done on the offensive end, that's going to be awfully tough. You got to make sure every possession counts and every possession comes away with points. So hats off to MLS. They, like you said, a district win. Any win in the district is a good one. So that just kind of separates you from the pack a little bit. And yeah, just a well-rounded game for MLS, and Vardy, our MVP, kind of spearheaded the victory.
Take time for our Move the Game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. Time to bring a spa into your home, and the place to go is Magic City Home Leisure, located on South Broadway in Minot. They have a huge inventory and a tremendous sales team that'll help you find the perfect spa or sauna or game for your rec room. Magic City Home Leisure, as we take a look at that move of the game replay, and it involves our forklift MVP, that nice find underneath there up top, and as you saw in that move of the game, went inside there, and a nice cut by Ackerson, and there you go. That is the move of the game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. A couple things to remind you of here before we sign off tonight. One of those, it's up and live now on all our social media. It's our PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Those are the 5 nominees this week. Go online and vote for your favorite. Votes go through Thursday morning. You can vote. And remember, when you vote on those, you have to vote on the PSP post. It gets shared a bazillion times, and that's awesome. We're glad that it does. But if you make your comment on somebody's share, we're not going to see it. So make sure you go to the original PSP post to vote when you vote for that Player Performance of the Week, brought to you by Minot State, the Aggie Foundation, and Ryan Chevrolet. Don't forget prime time coming up tomorrow night here on the network. It's live at 7:30. A couple special guests in studio, including Minot High new head boys basketball coach Jeremy Brandt will be chatting basketball, and Minot North's Ellie Laskowski will also be in studio tomorrow night as a part of PSP Prime Time at 7:30 tomorrow night here on the network. So don't forget that. And then as we look at the schedule, prime time tomorrow, and then more stuff coming your way Thursday and Friday, including a lot of hoops action and hockey on Thursday. The one I'll be headed to will be Ned Rose, where Corey McIver, my analyst for tonight, head basketball coach at South Prairie Max for girls. So his girls will be at Ned Rose. We'll see them on the air on Thursday night. And then I'll head up to Mohall for MLS boys, hosting Velva in a big District 6 contest on Friday night here on PSP Network. Don't forget to like and to share us on all our social media and YouTube so that you can make sure you keep up to date on everything that is happening here on the network. It is a lot. Thanks again to all of our sponsors helping to bring us out to do these games. Give them first opportunity for your business as a way of saying thanks. A big thank you also goes out to the coaches and athletic directors for being so kind and getting us information and the spot to broadcast here and all of that at Surrey. Thanks to Corey McIver, analyst, Chad Olson. Great job on camera once again. I'm Jonas Nelson. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening, folks. It's the Mavericks with the win tonight, 78-49.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing, to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube, spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Minot and Bismarck, or online, SwensonRV.com.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.